Yo, what is going on, my people? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we got a banger. Today we're gonna be discussing Manchester United versus Arsenal, how we could potentially line up, and all of that jazz. The preview for the game, because this is a big one. It will probably be Carrick's last, official game before Ralf Rangnick comes to United and takes over. So this is gonna be a big one, guys. Thank you guys all for coming on. Smash a big like, subscribe if you do guys enjoy these videos, and let's get to it. So what we do know, guys, is that Manchester United from now on will not line up in the formation that, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Carrick had been using. The 4-2-3-1 and the 3-5-2 systems will be gone. They're gonna go down the trash can. They are absolutely gone, and I'm happy, guys. I'm really happy because I absolutely hated those systems. I think we needed a new system, whether it's a 4-3-3 that Zidane would use, whether it's the 4-2-2-2 system that Ralf Rangnick will use. And let's get to that. So as I just said, Ralf Rangnick will be using a 4-2-2 system, most likely. Of course, we don't know 100%, but that is what will happen most likely. And he will be using a style of play called the Gegenpress, which uses that formation and is a system which really focuses on pressing. Really pressing, getting the ball, containing the space, and not letting the other side progress to your final third, and our side, Man United, progressing to their final third, stealing the ball, really pressing, and very quickly counter-attacking. Hope that, guys, made sense. So in practice, of course, we would have quite a lot of winners and losers at United, players that would benefit from the system, and then there's, a bunch of players that just are not like that. They don't really like to press that much, and one of those players, unfortunately, is Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not a big presser of the ball, at least the way that Rangnick thinks of it. However, don't worry, guys. All that, media talking about Ronaldo not being part of the system with Rangnick, it's a bunch of bullshit. Ronaldo will definitely be part of the system. It's going to take some tweaking, in my opinion. There's other players that wouldn't benefit much from the system. Like, in my opinion, Wan-Bissaka would struggle a bit in the system. Maybe Rashford would struggle a bit in the system. But players like Sancho, especially Fernandes, Fred, I think they would all really benefit in the system. That's just my opinion, guys. So specifically talking about the Arsenal game, as I said before, Carrick will be officially in charge, but Ralf Rangnick will have an incredibly big influence on this side because he's going to be in the stands, as we know. He's just placed his foot at Old Trafford not too long ago, just this morning. So he's at Old Trafford, he's here, and he's going to do a lot. He's going to be in the crowd, and I think they're going to, Carrick and Rangnick have had a big talk before this game. So it's going to be, he's going to have a big influence on this Arsenal game, this next game. So we'll definitely not be seeing, most likely, we won't be seeing that 4-2-3-1 or the 3-5-2 system. So let's discuss how exactly we would line up, specifically. So of course in goal, we'll have the usual David De Gea. So there's really nothing to discuss there. But let's move on to, our backs, which is definitely a question going into every United game. So starting off with the center backs, this is how I think, United will line up. I think this is what Rangnick wants. Not sure if Carrick will actually do that, but this is what I think. So I think we will have Maguire and Bailly as our two center backs. Now, before you say Maguire, why should Maguire be there, or before you say Bailly should not be there, this is what I'll tell you. No matter how much you don't like Maguire, I don't like Maguire. I know he shouldn't be the captain of our side, but he is the captain. So whether you like it or not, he's going to be a part of the system. He's going to play as center back the majority of the games. He just can't be cut out unless, he's going to be changed from captain and just going to leave United. He's going to be part of the system whether you like it or not. Now, who's going to be next to him is the question. Could it be Lindelof, Bailly, Varane? That's the question here. I think it's between Bailly and Varane. Varane, we don't know if he's going to be back for the Arsenal game. So specifically talking about the Arsenal game, if Varane would be back, I would place Varane there. However, if Varane is not going to be there, I would put Bailly. I think he had been absolutely incredible against Chelsea, blocking the ball and, really being a defensive fortress, and I think that's what United need. So I would put Bailly and Maguire as the two center backs. But if you guys do disagree with me or agree with me, just let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I would really appreciate to know what you guys are thinking. Moving on to the right back and the left back. On the right, we only really have two options. We have Wan-Bissaka and Diego Dalot. So the question is here, look, both of them are not great. I don't think Wan-Bissaka is great. I don't think he's that good. And I don't think you guys think that, but Dalot, is he really better? Is Dalot better than Wan-Bissaka? That's the question. So I still do think that Wan-Bissaka will be there as the right back. So Wan-Bissaka for the right. Then on the left, we have Shaw and we have Telles, probably, those two options. I think Shaw will really benefit in the system with Rangnick, because I think he's just a big and vocal player, and he's able to really control the game and really press as well. So I think Shaw will be over Telles, in my opinion. So as left back, so at left back we'll have Luke Shaw. So now moving on to the midfield, where is, again, a big part that United need to decide how we'll play and all that. But in my opinion, we'll go with, realistically, we'll go with Fred and Scott McTominay, the usual. And I'll tell you why. I just don't think that Ralf Rangnick or Carrick will just put in Matic and Van de Beek there as the two double pivot in the midfield. I think it's going to be a big risk for them, so they're not going to do it. They're going to stick with Fred and McTominay. And to be honest, I don't think Fred is a great player for United, but I do think he's going to shine under Ralf Rangnick. That's what I think. Not too sure about Scott McTominay. So this is what I will say. If McTominay would be subbed off, I think a person that could sub him is Van de Beek or Matic. So then it'll be, Fred and Van de Beek. I think that will be a great pair-up, and I think it is a pretty likely pair-up. However, starting the game, I think it'll still be Fred and McTominay. That's just what I think it'll be. And then moving on to, the two wings, I guess you could call them, but they're wide wings, but they're still kind of two on the same line, I guess. And for those two, of course, on the right, we will have Sancho, an absolutely legendary player, scored 2 goals for us. And, guys, I knew that there was going to be a moment for Sancho to shine. I knew there was going to be that moment, and it came. And maybe, isn't it a coincidence that it happened when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer left? Isn't that such a coincidence, guys? Well, it's not, guys. It's not a coincidence, because Sancho has, found his potential under this new management, and I think it's absolutely incredible. And with Rangnick, I think he'll continue to shine and get even better. So on the right, I will put Sancho there. On the left, it could be Bruno Fernandes, it could be Rashford, but I think Rashford usually likes to play on the left there, and he'll be able to go down the flank, get balls from Fernandes, through balls, and I think he will really, that's our best bet there, so I would put Rashford there. He is, of course, still, getting more fit after his, some issues, but I think he's getting back, and I think it's going to be good for him. That's what I think, and I think Rashford would definitely fit there well, so Rashford on the left, and, Sancho on the right. And then for our front two, lastly, I think we have left over, we got Ronaldo and Fernandes as the two up top. Of course, we got to have Ronaldo. I think it'll take some time for him adjusting to the system at Old Trafford with Rangnick. It'll be quite the change for him. And Fernandes, I think, would really shine there because he's an absolute beast of a presser. And of course, we know that's what Rangnick wants. And I think that's what Fernandes will bring over there. But of course, we could possibly, have Cavani instead of Fernandes. However, this is my overall, favorite lineup under Ralf Rangnick. How I think we will line up with Arsenal, our next game. So we have De Gea in goal, obviously. Maguire and Bailly as the two center backs. Wan-Bissaka on the right. Luke Shaw probably on the left, McTominay and Fred as the double pivot in the midfield, and then on the wings, we got Sancho on the right, Rashford on the left, Ronaldo and Fernandes as the front two in a 4-2-2-2 system. With a style of play of, a Gegenpress, which is where, you really, really press the ball, contain the ball, and, counter attack, because that is what Ralf Rangnick is all about. Overall, I think we will have quite a beast of a team now, quite a beast of a system, and I think with our squad, with Ralf Rangnick, we will really slowly, probably, but surely improve our side and, get better. And, the main thing that we will have as a team right now is we'll be able to get the ball, contain the ball, really press, and score. And that's what I think Ralf Rangnick brings to United at the end of the day. He's going to bring our team from the ground up. That's what I think will happen. But guys, of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think Ralf Rangnick is the right guy for United? What do you think of this lineup? What is your favorite XI? Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Make sure you smash a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more Man United news and, content like this, previews and reviews of matches. So, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. See you guys. Man United forever.